Peace and self-love to y'all. It's me, Mama King, the Divine Oracle. This won't be a reading. I'm just going to talk to y'all for a few minutes here while I do something. All right. I just want to talk about beware of STDs. Okay. But you wasn't expecting that one, were you? And the reason why I say that is because I'm talking about it could be sexually transmitted diseases, or it could be sexually transmitted demons. Okay, same thing, I guess. Something may not manifest physically, but it could definitely manifest spiritually if you're engaging in close physical contact with someone who has the intention of passing off some sort of codependent energy on you. Whether they're raging with fury with someone outside of you, outside of themselves, or it's typically some inside work, some shadow work that someone may be refusing to deal with. So it could, show up in a man or a woman, but they're using sex to release the poison, the so-called energy that's built inside of them that's irritating them. And if you are one of the light, be so very careful of those that come in contact with you, especially those who may be offering some sort of flattering words or even gifts. Okay, make sure you test the spirits, let them prove to you that they are really needing your help, and they will use your energy for good, okay, and not for evil. If you have physical contact with these people and they're not healed, they could definitely cause a break in your ascension. It could slow you down. It could keep you stuck. These people may not be intentionally wanting to keep you stuck, but they don't have any other way to release this energy, so they go to the light. Those who they know will offer them some sort of solace or even some sort of physical contact. If you feel unsure about someone, or if you have some sort of inclination that someone may not be being truthful with how they feel about you and their intentions of contacting you, then I would just steer clear, because it could really hold you back. It could put you back, okay, especially if you've been doing work on yourself, okay? People intentionally do this. They will intentionally send lovers or friends who need some sort of emotional stability. Some people, this is being done energetically for someone who may be praying against you, or they could be praying against that person, and they're going to seek out the light to relieve that pressure that they have, okay? They could also be pressuring you to give them what they want, all right? Hold on. They could be using some pressure tactics, maybe bringing up something about you in the past, whether it be negative or positive. Don't go for it. Especially you guys have just started your healing journey or haven't been doing this very long, especially if you're under a year. Yeah, you're not ready. Not if you're serious about your ascension, not if you're serious about your spiritual success, as well as your physical manifestations. You have to be disciplined. And if you spend some time being celibate, that'll be a prime time for someone to try to knock on your door and try to get you to give way to their desires. They may be yours too, but those of you of a higher consciousness have been doing this work for a while, and I know you don't want to blow it on probably less than 15 minutes of pleasure. Keep your legs closed, all right, and your pants on. How about that? Seriously though, y'all. Especially if you've been promiscuous in the past, or, a busybody, or, a lot of partners, or you just enjoy the act of sex itself. Just be careful. Just keep it to yourself until you can be sure of who you are dealing with and why. No, I ain't going to tell you not to do something, I guess. You can do whatever you want. But just make sure you protect your energy, your spiritual energy, okay? If you want to physically engage, I'm getting that that may be okay as long as you have the power and the wherewithal to protect your spiritual energy. So do as you please. I'm sure you will. Just want you to be aware of the consequences and the rewards. Maybe you'll gain some sort of powers, extra powers. I didn't think about that, but I'm getting that energy right now. Interesting. Let me pull a card and see what that's about. Do y'all mind? I know you don't. Child, I have some, some oracles to match that energy here. So let me see what I can get. Ooh, child, it's hot. I'm about to get in the shower. I got the sex magic and the erotic oracles here. These two, if you know who they are, what they are. Okay, let's put on the energy I was speaking of and see what we got for the collective. As above, so below. As within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect me and allow me to see. Things are becoming much clearer, y'all. If you share in that vision of things becoming clearer in your world, in your universe, or as it relates to the community, please hit the like button and give me some emoji comments, okay? Empathy, okay? Venus energy. Someone could play on that empathy. I see him in the background. You might be feeding someone. Someone may need a hot meal. I would never turn down basic needs. I'd find a safe way to handle it, though. The garden at the top of the world, but sex is not necessarily a basic need. It's an immediate need of gratification, which of course you can take care of yourself if that's the case. The truth behind the illusion. I have Libra moon, Taurus with the Venus energy. The Taurus could be your Venus sign. And is this Venus or Mars with this empathy? I guess that's Venus with compassion. I'll read these quickly and let y'all go. 27, so that's 9. So with this empathy, we're talking about Mercury energy. I had that all wrong. Okay. Communicating. Yeah. Venus, Mercury, and Moon. All right. Through the past, the girl intent on tasting a strawberry suggests to the man all the pleasure and malice of the fruit between her lips and the erotic heat of the pepper hanging on the wall. So the reflection is that empathy is an energetic current that brings two people together, even at a distance, and knowing each other, communicating, empathizing is the first step in a relationship. Mercury teaches how to play with subtle forces to evoke and intertwine them. And I believe we're still in Mercury retrograde. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's true. It's still about communication. That's Virgo and Gemini. And we have Taurus and Libra. 5 and 9. Number 9 is the truth behind the illusion, and Moon in Libra. Our inner space, be it physical, emotive, or spiritual, should never be a fortress to be taken by force. Neither it is a gift to unwrap following the whims of a spoiled ego. Okay, seduction is an art. It is a form of communication, of reaching out and pulling in at the same time. It's not warfare or manipulation. So that's why I said, make your decision, just protect yourself. Because it's something that you should be able to give freely. If that's your decision, just have the information behind that to make the a decision to where you're not hurt in the process or you're not at any loss. In the end, all is brought to a single moment of truth, the moment in which you allow yourself to appear naked. Empty words, delusions, dreams, and rationalizations, they all disappear like clothes in the bedroom. What stays is something that can be as deep as we want and as fleeting as we need. Illusions, like sweet words and promises, may create a path, but only you and your partner can decide if that path leads to a moment of truth or not. Ooh, wow, this is very interesting, y'all. So, we're talking about the seventh chakra, Venus in Taurus. Everything has a right to be beautiful. Everyone has a right to be beautiful. Everyone will find someone to love them. Love is a gift from the universe. Awaiting the gift may require patience, but when it comes like the spring, that beauty will blossom. It should not be exploited or debased. It should be worshipped, nurtured, and made into a seed of strength and happiness. A beautiful flower is not there for you to pick. Its beauty does not exist for you alone and does not belong to you. It is not about you at all. And yet, the impersonal beauty of spring can bring you joy. Look, spring is for everyone, for everyone to enjoy. So don't be hoarding all that lovely flesh that you may have, okay? Be selective, okay, with your seduction. I like that. Y'all stay clear of them STDs. I love y'all. See you later. Bye-bye.